Lynn wants me to hold the camera up higher, but my arm is hurting.
It's because I have a double chin.
Oh.
Hi guys, I'm Lynn.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we are
Create and Capture Life. I actually got it that time, I think.
Welcome to week
14?
15?
15?
It's week 15 because it's
wow.
the first week of December, so it's week 15 of our 1 year to full-time RV life. I'm really tired, so sorry for my lack of enthusiasm at the moment. I've got my 4th cup of coffee in my holiday mug for today, and it's 7:15 p.m.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's been a tough week, long week. It's Thursday. It would be easier, people keep telling me it would be easier for us if we taped our videos ahead of time, like weeks ahead. Like some YouTubers, they have like a stock of videos that they can put out and do ahead of time. But one, I don't like that because then I feel like I almost feel like I'm watching reruns or something,
yeah.
You know? And then the other thing is with what we're doing right now with the 1 year to full-time RV life, if we don't stick to it week to week, then you guys, you know, we could be a month ahead of you.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really make sense. So tired or not,
Gotta do it.
we gotta do the video. So
yeah.
Here we are. We've had a busy week. We got our Christmas tree. If you saw last week's video on Thanksgiving, hopefully you all had a really good Thanksgiving. We got lots of comments on the food montage that I did in that video. Yes, the food was amazing. So yeah, we all brought different things in our family and it was very good food. So
yeah.
It was all homemade from scratch, which is always good too. So thank you for all the nice comments about the food looking great. We all appreciate that. Let's see. So we did Thanksgiving, then on Friday we just kind of rested at home. Saturday we went and got our Christmas tree. If any of you have ever seen the movie Christmas Vacation, when the tree they bring home is all wound up with the twine and then they clip it and it opens up and it's really big, that's what we did this year.
Yep. I told Lynn at the we bought our tree locally. We just we went down to Home Depot and bought it.
We buy the same height every year, so and it goes right to the top of our ceiling.
Yep.
It's a 9 foot and it touches the ceiling every year. That's not the issue with this tree.
It was really, really wide.
It's a very
it was like very full.
It's a very full tree.
Yeah.
And it looks beautiful. I will hopefully I don't know if I have any. I'll have to do some B-roll of it tonight because I haven't done any video of it. But yeah, it takes up a good quarter of our living room, which is hilarious, but
yeah.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And so that tree's done, halfway done with our drunken ugly sweater tree. For those of you that know us, that tree's been around for
it's been around for a few years.
For quite a few years. It was a tree I made for one of my daughter's Christmas parties she was having with her friends. And so all of the ornaments on the tree are either alcohol bottles or little wine glasses or just things related to alcohol. And it's covered in ugly little teeny ornaments that are ugly sweaters, and they're actual knit sweaters. Yeah. They're not like ornaments.
We're not talking full size tree. We're talking
this one's a 4 foot.
Yeah, it's a small tree. It's I don't even know. Is it 4 feet tall?
Yeah, that one's a 4 foot tree, and it's that's the only artificial tree because our other tree's real, but that's the artificial one. So that one is half done. I haven't found all of the ugly Christmas sweaters. I've been going through all the boxes. I'm still looking for the rest of them. So that tree. And then we have a third tree that's an 8 foot artificial tree that usually goes outside on our patio. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put that outside this year or in the dining room. I'm trying to decide, but that one's not up yet.
Yeah.
So I do like Christmas trees, in case you
Yeah.
can't tell.
I think at one point we had, I think we counted like all trees, everything all together. I think we had like 7 trees or something like that.
I have more than that.
Yeah.
If you count like the decorative trees,
Right.
you know, I have lots of trees because I love Christmas trees.
And actually, I got, when we put up our tree, I had a friend of mine comment on Instagram, and I posted the story because I posted a picture of it on my Instagram story. And he said, I can't wait to watch the YouTube series on you guys getting that tree into the RV. It's coming.
Yeah.
I promise.
It'll end up happening.
I know Lynn is going to say, I have a great idea. Let's put a real tree in the RV.
Well, it's going to be a real tree no matter what, but because I don't like artificial. I
Yeah.
need to have a real Christmas tree every year.
Yeah.
So
It's not going to be a 9-foot tall
No.
by like
well, this one,
6-foot wide
Yeah.
Christmas tree.
literally
It's not going to be
the
that.
tree in the living room is probably 6 feet wide.
It is. It almost is. Yes.
It's hilarious, but it's beautiful.
It is,
and
it
it
is.
smells wonderful in the house. So.
Yeah, so.
And then what did we do? Then we went to our cities, the city of Cyprus. We went to the holiday sing and Christmas tree lighting for the city. So that was another night we went out. That was
Tuesday night?
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
We spent the weekend decorating, getting holiday decorations up here, and then we went to the holiday sing and tree lighting for our city, and that was fun. We'd never been.
Yeah.
And so, I said we should probably go since we're going to be moving. So why not go see what it's all about before we leave the city?
Yeah.
And it was fun. We got to say hi to the mayor. Hi, Stacy. She's actually a friend of ours. She's the mayor of our city, and some other people that with Parks and Rec.
Some of our friends that are police officers.
Yeah. So it was nice, and yeah, it was good. And right when we left, it started raining, and we were home about 15 minutes, and it really started raining. So we lucked out. We got out just in time. So that was Tuesday. Yesterday, more decorating, cleaning. Today, I cleaned out, went through all of my winter clothes today. Posted a bunch of things on Poshmark, and actually a couple of you've asked, so I'm going to put my Poshmark link down below so you can shop my closet if you want. And there's I'll put a code there. I don't think I get anything, but if you use my code, I think you get $10 off. And a lot of my stuff's like $10, so maybe you just get something for free. So I'll put my Poshmark link in the comment section below the video, just because I know a couple of you've asked. So I posted more on that today, came up with a whole nother bag of donate clothes, a whole nother bag of let my sister and sister-in-law go through first clothes. And yeah, crazy. And then if you can see the pot on the stove behind us, in honor of Walt Disney's birthday today, happy birthday, Walt, I made chili and cornbread, which was his favorite meal at Disneyland.
Yep.
So unfortunately for Jonathan, he got free chili at work and then came home and had chili again. Hopefully mine was better.
It was.
But so that was today.
Yeah.
So we haven't gotten any new questions other than about Poshmark.
Yeah.
But one big question that we did get that we can address this week is, a couple people have asked, how are you going to minimalize, or how do you minimalize during the holiday season? And what do you tell people that want to buy you gifts? You guys are minimalizing. What am I supposed to get you for Christmas? Because we still do exchange gifts with our entire family. It's a lot of gift buying, and I love every second of it. I'm actually 3/4 of the way done Christmas shopping already, so I love Christmas shopping. So how do you minimize during the holidays? Just like today, I went through all my winter clothes and, decluttered a bunch of those. As I'm opening up all of our Christmas boxes that I haven't opened since last year, I'm going through and I've got 3 sections. One is the things that we're using in the house this year. One is donations. Actually 4. One is things that we're going to sell. And then the last one is our city does a really large adoptive family gift thing that we usually participate in. And so I have gifts that I purchased in the past that I always buy extra gifts and I didn't give them to anybody. And so I still have them. They're brand new things And so I'm bagging all of those up, and I'm going to give them to the city to use for their adoptive family. And they can use them however they see fit. They're like new clothes and toys and things for kids. So I'm making up a bag for them too. So that's how you can declutter during the holidays, is just as you go through things, just decide, oh, I don't need this. This is broken, not worth fixing. Whatever it is. I mean, we did our outside lights in the front.
Yep.
So
we talked about this a while back ago. So, or actually, was it last week before last?
We mentioned it last week.
Yeah. So once I went through and installed all the lights that we were going to use this year, I basically threw away, or I put in the recycle bin, anything that was not working. So I had some like strings of icicle lights. I had some strings of just regular lights, stuff like that. That when I plugged them in, like either half of it was working, or other little things like that, tossed those. And we just used the ones that were actually working, because the ones that were not working were like the old school incandescent ones, and I had to go through and find which bulb was out, and I was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. So we did find some big...
We do have a lot that are still working.
Yeah, we found some big, like the old school C7 and C9, but they're LEDs, and they actually look pretty good. So they're super bright and colorful. So they don't look like your typical ugly LEDs. They actually look bright and colorful.
That's a big deal to me. I hate LED lights.
Yeah. So.
And then we do have a bunch of, half of a tub of Christmas lights left over. So if you're watching this and you're local and you need some Christmas lights, contact Jonathan, because we have half a tub of working Christmas lights that we didn't put up, and we are not going to keep after this year. So, and
actually whatever is on the house, minus maybe the LED C7 C9 lights, I think pretty much everything else is going to go away this year too. So if you need some Christmas lights, hit me up.
Yep, let us know, because they're going after this Christmas season. Yep. So if you're looking to get some more lights for next year, especially for some reason Jonathan had a bunch of blue and white ones from before we met that he still has, and they work. Especially if you want blue and white. Yeah. There's a lot of those.
I've got some other stuff too, so like some of those like 150 net lights.
Yeah, the ones that go over like bushes.
Like bushes and stuff like that. I've got some of those. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Anyway.
So yeah.
If you want some lights, hit me up.
Yep, hit us up. And then the second thing, as far as gift giving goes, what I told my daughter asked what to get us for Christmas, and then my sister asked, and my sister-in-law, and I said Amazon gift cards are good because as we can hold on to them.
Yep.
They don't expire, and then when we do have the RV and we need things from Amazon, we can use those. Also, the gift of experiences or adventures. So tickets to a Ducks game, because we both like hockey and going to Ducks games, or, tickets to something like that, like a movie or something that we can go and do.
Yeah.
Rather than something that we're physically going to have to hold on to, or like another sweater or
something that we're eventually just going to get rid of anyway, probably.
So that's one thing that you can tell people if you're trying to minimalize is you don't have to tell them, well, I don't want anything, I'm minimalizing, because that kind of hurts people's feelings, especially in my family, because we love buying gifts for each other. So you can't say, don't buy me anything, because it's never going to happen. So the gift of experiences, gift of adventure, that always works.
Yeah, my dad actually, when I was talking to my dad this week, he came up with a great Christmas present idea for us. And I told him, I said, yeah, actually, I'll take it. He's going to buy us a spare tire for the RV.
There you go. Yeah. See? So, I mean, things like that, it's like, whatever, like just whatever we need later.
Yeah.
I know he's kidding.
Yeah.
But whatever we need later, or gifts of adventure, especially now because we're really bummed that we skipped our road trip this year, and so we're looking to do small things. So that's one thing you can tell people when they're asking what to get you while you're minimalizing.
Yep.
And then as far as another way to minimalize during the holidays, which I have started doing, I currently have 2002 emails on my phone. Those are from the last 3 days, because I have 5 email addresses that go to my phone, and this is that time of year when everyone sends you, stores will send you 2 or 3 emails a day. And now stores have started texting. So if you're like, if they have your phone number and they you're like one of their members that collect points or whatever, like Kohl's, like I always collect points at Kohl's, they text you now. Like, hey, don't forget this is going on today. So another huge thing that you can minimize is your emails.
Yeah.
So every day I'm unsubscribing to emails. And it's nice when you hit unsubscribe, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. And then I plan on starting the new year, you know, with as little junk email as possible. But
I'm with her. I get so much junk email. And I actually have spam filters, pretty aggressive, but they've figured out ways to get around spam filters and everything else. So it's just crazy how much junk mail you get.
well, and as soon as you buy something, last year I bought a couple things from new vendors that I had never purchased things for the kids, for Christmas, things like that. The minute you buy something from someone, you're on their mailing list.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I don't think about it during the off time all year. They send email maybe once a month or whatever. But this time of year, it's very obvious, like who is just inundating you with emails. So one quick way to minimize and make your life a little less stressful and a little easier not to spend money, because you're not going to be reading those last chance, last 2 hours, blah, 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 this sale. Unsubscribe to all those emails and free up your, you know, declutter your emails.
Yeah.
So that's a big one that you can do right now during the holidays.
Yep.
So I guess that would be it as far as minimalizing right now, because our house is kind of half done and it's kind of a mess. You can't see this side of the camera. You can just see this side.
This side looks good.
Which you can see this side where dinner is still on the stove, but you can't see behind the camera where I have Thanksgiving decorations, Christmas decorations that still need to be put up, things, stuff we've been decluttering, all this kind of thing in our dining room. It's a hot mess.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a hot mess. And this right here, this is mail from the last 3 days that I need to take and look through. And somewhere in this pile, like I told Jonathan before we started this video, oh yeah, remind me there's something important for you in the mail. It's in this pile. So these are the kind of things that get away from you when you're busy. But I guess that's it for now.
Yeah.
If you guys have any other questions on minimalizing when we're both more awake and we're like, you know, I've written things down because today I didn't write anything down. I'm sure we'll answer those questions. Sorry for the flighty video this week.
I think it's all right.
Thank you very much for subscribing. Our goal was to get to 200 subscribers before 2020.
Yep.
As of today, we are exactly 200. So if anybody unsubscribes, then we are below again. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification so you know when we post new videos. We post them every Friday as of now. After the new year, we're going to add an extra video a couple times a month. And we really do appreciate you spending some time with us and joining us on our journey. Hope you have a great week. Talk to you soon.
See you guys.
Bye.
How are you guys? Merry Christmas!